Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some RimWorld, shall we? Picking up where we left off, and I was late to the farming party, so food is a bit of an issue for us. So we have some berries and some things stored. We're butchering. I suppose, tell people to harvest. So I could get some berries to kind of maybe tide us over a bit. And we're building traps. We have the kind of front section of our base coming in. And let's see here. We're low on food. We need holding platforms to study entities. I could try to get that going. We are currently researching geothermal power. That would be great. So I'm going to unpause it. Shun our Megavol. Knows how to guard. Doesn't know how to attack, but we'd like to teach it to dig. That's cool. So I'm going to turn these things on. Nice to have an extra set of hands. And what are you up to? You are playing horseshoes, right? You're relaxing. Okay, that's cool. Let me see how we're doing overall with stored food. We have nothing, and we have a little bit. So let's just look at the wildlife. Am I hunting? I am. I think I just have to wait till the morning. Everybody's sleeping. So we've got potatoes. I'm going to need to get some graves for some of these jerks that come hunting us. Actually, I think I made one. Yeah, there's already somebody in there, so we're just going to build some more. So many people I could just dump, I guess, bodies in the water. I don't know if that would wash them away or not. That's a great question. If I just dump bodies in the ocean, do they disappear? Many people just dump them, and I'm fine with that. I like building graves myself, just because I think it's funny to have this massive graveyard of enemies, so I can keep score and intimidate people who try to come fight us, that this is how many people we've killed. So they learn. All right, we already got some meat. Excellent. So now Underwood is looks like they're healing themselves up. They've been injured. What happened to you? Oh, you got hit in the head with a club. Okay, well that's not good. I understand. Skulk sleeps at night, so we get that. Okay, we're butchering. Excellent. And somebody's fueling up the stove. How much power? We really don't have that much power, but once we get some more power, we can start going electric stove. Here we go. Somebody's cooking, thank God. I think Underwood might be completely healed. But you can see that we're already, stretched to the limits of what's capable in this little base that we have built. And we want to begin expanding it. We don't have a large hospital, which is a problem. Underwood is fully healed, great. We only have a prison for one. This is all compacted steel, by the way, so we've got plenty of metal to build out. I think I might start doing that. It's crazy to me how much steel we have. You know, it is limited, so I might regret this, but we just have a ton of it. I could build some of the bases wood, though. Maybe. Let me see. This is limestone. Okay. I could also just build it out of stone. We've got stones lying around. This is a ship chunk, so we can deconstruct it. Do I have any more ship chunks lying around? Yeah, I'm going to start saving steel. It was fun to use. Is this steel? It's marble. Okay. Marble. When I need to start making advanced parts, components and things, I'm going to need steel. But there's even more steel over here. There's a ton of it. Do. Yes. Muffalo. I've got salmon. I don't know much about fishing. Can I have somebody fish? Growing, shrinking. You know, do you need to set a zone for fishing, or you just tell people fish? I can't rightly say if I've fished. I fished in Dwarf Fortress, but I don't know about fishing in this game. Let me ask the internet. Can you fish in RimWorld? Yes. Oh, you have to have a mod. Okay. Right, you can designate fishing zones. That's kind of like what I'm intuitively looking for, but it's not present without some mods. Okay. Gecko is just nude. Don't you want clothing? Minor break risk for Rika. Okay, well, she can rest. Once you bring in the hunting, you should be good. Skulk is busily researching. Alright, we have an issue with cooking. She should be cooking before anything else. Well, but she's bored, and she was hunting, which takes a long time. Can Skulk cook? Sure he can. I'm actually going to have him cook right now. I know it's not going to be good, but I prefer that we have food and don't die. He did one. Need wood. Okay, can you fuel the stove? Do we not have any wood? We do. Can I give him the command to fuel the stove? I can have him equip wood. Yeah, he doesn't want to do it. Maybe that's a job, refuel buildings is hauling. So he can do it, he just doesn't want to. Well, we got some food out of him. We're missing fabric, so we can't make any more clothing. Oh, what am I trying to make, though? What are my bills? Pigskin pants? Okay, so if I make these out of leather, though... So right now, I set this bill. I am allowing leather. I should have so much leather. 80 fabric or leather. Yeah, it'll take everything, and I have so much leather. Maybe it's because the piece that's already here is... No, it's pigskin. Oh, I think only the person who started it can finish it, if I'm remembering rightly. What are you about to do? Building a trap. Can you finish this? Finish your job. Maybe you can actually wear those, too. Yeah, the clothing that we have on standby is poor quality. So what did he do with it? Did you finish it? Gecko, what gear do you have? He's got pants. But the parka, where did you put it? Okay. Well, anyway, we need to go to furniture, and we need to build a stool up here. Reiko, what you doing? You hunting? Yeah. That's actually okay. These traps are going to take us a long time. But the nice thing is... Oh, these are all steel, too. This is what I'm using a lot of steel on. That's okay. The nice thing is that, this will take care of our defense for so long. Okay, Kimmy is making food. Good. Oh, you know what it is? So it's like we made... I gotta adjust this. I gotta adjust my... Okay. We made clothing. But the issue is that, everybody's Spacefarer. And Spacefarer is normal to legendary. I need to include poor. I hate to do this, but the problem is I'm making stuff that's high quality, like in terms of its hit points, its durability is good. But it's poor because we suck at crafting. So there's new stuff, and I'm going to adjust this so that people can put some clothing on until we get better. So you could see immediately people are starting to put clothing on. Heat stroke for Kimmy. It is 102 degrees. I can understand that. Come inside. Cool down. Is it cooler inside? No. God, no, it's not. There's not much I can do about it. Gecko, can you wear some clothing? Are you going to wear anything? He's making stuff. Okay. Well, there's that. I really wonder about your... They're delicate and a wimp. That's fine. Alright, we made another 4 meals. So we're kind of like holding on by the skin of our teeth, but the traps are done. People are playing horseshoes. There's recreation to be had. But yeah, the plans for expansion would be more beds in case we get more colonists, more hospital beds, more prison beds, a holding facility. Oh, and this back door, I might want to mine this out now. So what I'll do is I'll select that. But this door, we're going to we're going to forbid it. So that nobody goes through there. Quest active, collection of fortune. We've intercepted messages about a collection of valuable items worth 750 bucks. Nice. There's this animal skill trainer. I mean, that's kind of cool, but solar flare, all electrical devices. Okay. Well, that's a sad story. You could see, though, let me see how my power system is doing. Okay. We have power. We actually have 1800 in the grid. So we can start installing, for example, wall lamps. Now, I'm going to need to move my wiring around for all of this, but... There we go. This should do a pretty nice job of lighting up the area. And then now we're going to go to power and just make conduits. Space already occupied. Can't you build them in the walls? Oh, maybe they can't go into a cave wall. They can go, right. So it has to be my own wall that they go into. That's fine. I'll just build hidden ones out here for that. And then we can get them internal here. But I can't jump across anywhere. I'm going to need to mine this and make it an actual wall and just build the wires through this middle section. Right. I need the replace mod. We'll get there. Here, I will allow this for the moment. Just so people can mine. A group of travelers. Cool. I can buy all their pemmican, hopefully. Well, they might just be walking by and not want to stick around. Fire. Where? Oh my god. Oh, that's not ideal. Was it a spark? Is it the solar... Is it... Yeah. A failure in an electrical conduit. Okay. Well, we have an explosion. Now, they should deal with this. It is in the home area. We're losing the batteries, sadly. Oh, he's been hurt. Superheated air. They got it. How damaged are you? Critical alert. Somebody, what are you doing? Don't rescue the parts. Rescue this guy. What are you doing? Get him out of there. What a hero. He might die. I don't know why he went back in and why nobody cared about him and just left his body to rot. That's sad. So the group of travelers, they're walking on the water. All right, they don't want anything to do with us. They're like, we saw your batteries explode. You suck. All right, Gecko. No, Kimmy. You need to tend him now. He got burned on his nose and arms. He's not horribly hurt. Rika got hurt. Everybody got hurt. From the fire. I probably should have just let it burn, to be honest. Well, everybody can walk again. Well, that was bad. Well, remember when I was talking about steel? I'm out of steel. I was... Wait, not enough stored? What do you mean not enough stored? I do have enough steel. Oh, no, that's money. That's not steel. Okay, well. Now I feel like a fool. I said I would run out, and I did. So many mistakes have been made. Can I get this? Could somebody prioritize deconstructing the ship parts? We'll get there. What are you up to? Butchering. Oh, okay. That's actually okay. We have no meals made. Skulk, I'm going to need you to cook again, dude. Okay, Gecko is getting that. We did get some steel and some components, so that's cool. So we're going to have to dig out the ship to the stars. A friendly AI from your past named Charlon Whitestone has sent you a message. He reveals that he has a starship hidden on this planet and sends you its world coordinates. Nice. So we can find this to get off the planet. Great. I appreciate that. Now, we have compacted steel all around. So, we're going to just go ahead and do some mining. Just a little bit of compacted steel mining. This light is actually working. I just want everyone to know. It is producing light. Wall torch, we don't need it anymore. Somebody needs to fuel this, so hopefully somebody can get on the job of fueling that. They did. Now wait. Oh yeah, you're going to cook, thank God. Please do it. Alright, Gecko is fully healed. Okay. Let's see, what's everybody doing? Refueling the stove, good. Harvesting berries, good. Hunting guinea pig, good. Researching. Okay. Here's the deal. I'm gonna actually, what are you gonna... He's good at construction. He's good at a few things. I need you to do something else right now. I need you to... Oh, he's not assigned to mining. Okay, that's why. I need you to mine. I know you don't like to, but I need you to focus on this. I'm actually... Yeah. It's weird because I just need so much food. Okay. And then now here's what we got to do. We got to go architect, structure. We're just going to build a wall of whatever. Hopefully we find enough. We need blocks, and we don't have anybody making blocks. So I'm just going to make a wood wall right there. And then this door, I'm going to forbid it. Alright, what's everybody doing now? Hunting, butchering, hunting, researching. Yeah, I mean, we're spending all of our time just trying to get enough food. Most of our architecture, production... I need a stonecutter's table. So I think this is going to be a cause for us to expand our base. I'm not thrilled about wood, but here we go. At least someone is cooking. Gecko finally put some clothing on. So that feels slightly better. Oh. We have some visitors. Cool. We definitely need to trade. Alright, who's my most social again? It is Kimmy. So Kimmy, as soon as... Man, they're so good at building. Alright, Kimmy, I need you to go talk to this person and trade. We gotta buy all their food. Okay, what you got? All your pemmican. All your meds. You have a bow. A bow is actually okay. Would you like poor quality cloth pants? Yeah, he came with the lab coat and he like threw it off. And I don't know why. Anyway, how much money do you have? If I traded them the golden knife, they would not have enough to pay me. I'm just going to trade him cash, straight up. There's a quest called the Raider Camp. So, when talking with Lobster, we learned about this. Good to know. So we're almost done finishing this expansion. We'll dig a hole right here once that's done. And continue the business of trying to not die. Our food situation still stinks, but we at least have some pemmican. And hopefully we can get some crops sowed at some point. But even our hunting... Here we go. I can now go to architecture and go to power, and we can build power conduits through here. Now, I know I don't have enough, you know, for this to work out, but this is the plan, is that we... you know, power all of these lamps like so. Okay. So, everyone, we had an explosion, and we're still alive. We're building an expansion. We're trying to make some progress and get on top of the food situation, but it is going to take a little bit for our, you know, potatoes to grow. We have potatoes, we have corn, and this... I don't even know what we tried to plant here. It didn't happen. But hopefully when all this comes in, we'll be doing better. And I want to say thank you so much for watching. I'll check you next time. Take care.